In this lesson, we're going to look at an article from Voice of America. Waves of migrants head to Chile, putting a strain on services. As we look at this particular article, we need to understand that this is an analogy. Waves such as those in the ocean. Waves of migrants. Waves means a lot of something. Migrants or individuals, people who work doing seasonal work. They don't have necessarily a permanent job, but it may be picking oranges, picking apples, something that is seasonal. What is taking place now is that waves of migrants, many people, are going to Chile, putting a strain on the services. A strain is a burden, something that is harmful or hurtful. And as these waves of migrants, many migrants, are coming into Chile, they are hurting the services, probably the water, the utilities, the roads, anything that is being used by the local people is also being used by the migrant people. Migrants are those that will not remain in Chile. If you have questions, please post them and I will try and answer them for you. Let's take a look at the article now, or the portion of the article. Santiago, Chile. Chileans are learning the downside of being an economic success story. We look at the word downside. Downside means something that is not good. So apparently, Chileans are learning the lesson of taking advantage of the migrant workers. There are benefits to having migrant workers coming to an area, but it has a downside. In this case, we know that the downside is that the migrant workers are putting a strain on the services. Waves of migrants from poor Latin American countries are coming to Chile. Waves, that mean a lot of them, a lot of migrants from poor Latin American countries are coming to Chile. If we know that the people that are coming are poor, most likely there isn't much that they can contribute immediately to Chile. Instead, they are taking advantage of perhaps some services that Chile can provide. The article now continues. Waves of migrants from poor Latin American countries are coming to Chile, putting a strain on services and causing local resentment. Let's look at the word local. The word local in this context is talking about the people that actually live in a location. For example, if you live in Saudi Arabia, if you live in America, if you live in India, etc., where you actually live permanently would make you, or you would be considered a local. A migrant is someone that is not local. And as you can recall, waves of migrants, a lot of migrants are coming into a particular area. And this is causing resentment. When someone resents something, it means that they dislike it. They dislike something. So many Chileans dislike the fact that migrants are coming into Chile. And when you dislike something, that is resentment. All right. So the local people are resenting the migrants. It is beginning to become politicized, as in the United States and Europe. In the United States, we have a lot of migrants coming and working and going from one place to another to do seasonal work. That seasonal work is typically work that is laborious, tiring, exhausting, boring, and many Americans prefer not to do this type of work. Migrants then take advantage of this opportunity to come and work to do something that many people do not want to do. Just as in Chile, the Americans in the United States and in Europe, we also have a form of resentment of migrant workers because they too come in and take advantage of the services that are available. The migrants are still quite poor, so there isn't a lot that they can contribute. All right, I think I will stop there for today. If you have questions or comments, please post them. Thank you for listening. I am Dr. Priscilla, the founder of Speak Excellent English.